Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ ATS Podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show Podcast.
Well, hello. Here we go. Got our chat room still talking smack back and forth.
Someone's mad at me that I pit the two chat rooms together. Yo,
Creating wars.
Can we just have some fun? This is radio. We're just fucking goofing around
How
here.
is it your fault that they're fighting?
I don't know.
If people are fighting, they're fighting. I think it's funny and you should talk about it.
Well, one's a little bit more critiquing, I'm noticing.
It's all good.
It's all fun.
We're all one family. We're all a bunch of dipshits.
We all are all a bunch of dipshits.
Got some people seeking some advice when it comes to cruises. Jess and Joey said, Hey, hubby and I, we are looking for a good cruise to go on in late July, early August. I'd like to pick Suit's brain on this.
Okay.
Going to be their 1-year wedding anniversary. They said what we want to do is a few days, maybe a week max.
A few days, maybe a week max.
In late July, early August.
All right, who's the captain of that ship?
You didn't tell me to ship. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where they look to go. If you want to go to the Caribbean, it kind of sucks just because they raise the prices on summer break because they know they can get the families with the kids. So it's a little harder to find deals in the summer. But if you want, give me their email. I'm sure I can look some stuff for them.
They said, we're balling on a budget, but we want to do a balcony cabin and an unlimited drink package. We're in our mid-20s, and neither one of us have ever been on a cruise. I was looking at Royal Caribbean, but am open to other companies. What are the pros and cons of the different companies? Any recommendations on what ship destination deal that you know of?
Who's got the best balconies and the best drink package?
So Royal Caribbean's nice with their ships. Always have a lot of fun, cool stuff on them, which is what I like about their newer ones. Norwegian Cruise Line throws in the drink package, but they're a little more expensive. So you're still probably getting a deal, but you're paying for it more on the front end with the drink package when you book the cruise. But they do throw in a free one, which is always a good perk. The reason why I booked my last cruise is it was free and it didn't cost it was a little bit extra on the fare, but unlimited drinks, you're talking my language at that point, and I definitely used it.
Good.
Here's a way maybe you could do it for free. Royal Caribbean right now is looking for somebody to fill the role of their shore explorer, an apprentice ship. Get it?
I do.
Yeah, the person chosen is going to go around some of the world's most beautiful destinations, and your job is to capture and share your experience on Instagram and the Insta stories and IG TV Daily, Instagram TV Daily. They say you'll be one of the first people to enjoy their new private island, Coco Cay, which I think I'm going to, but I don't think it's like open.
You were going there. They changed your itinerary.
Yeah, because it's not going to be open until May, right? Is that how
I
it goes?
went there when it was not. Well, they have the beach area open for like just kind of lounging, but the cool stuff that they're doing, the massive water park and all that stuff is still going to be under construction for another couple of months. So they changed yours to just Nassau in the Bahamas. You're not going to Coco Cay.
Okay. They say if you want to make a video of your favorite travel experience and tag it with #ShoreExplorer and @Royal Caribbean UK. Got to be 21 with a valid passport. And you have to be able to travel for 3 weeks straight from May through August of this year.
I got to get a passport. To me, I saw you turn your passport into the corporate people.
Yeah.
You got out of that meeting so quick. They're still waiting for my birth certificate. I had to send away for it. So they needed a fax of my license. That was like, 5-7 days ago? They just sent me another message. Sorry, your license is too dark. You still don't have your birth certificate. And the woman from corporate is emailing me daily about my birth certificate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're still not out of the woods on that,
No,
huh?
I'm temporarily working right now.
Dang.
You're like, 21 Savage.
Are we going to be deporting you?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I might have to go on a cruise.
Where do we
You
even
can't.
send
You
him?
don't have a
passport.
You can't
Can't
go on
go
a
anywhere.
cruise.
I gotta go
What
to
are you
fucking-
talking
I
about?
gotta go to the Jupiter Beach.
Only boat you're going on is like a blow-up boat you put in the intercoastal.
Yeah. Dang.
That's also fucked.
Also, some ideas on how to sneak booze onto a cruise. Taylor said, wanted to send you what we've used the past 3 cruises. These pouches. They don't leak. You just slip them into a pant or a jean leg, and then you fold your clothes like normal. It worked for each of us each time on Royal Caribbean. Then just use your water bottle. You can bring and keep some mixers in your room. Easiest way we've gotten all our alcohol on the boat and never had to buy a drink on board once. Get them on
Wow.
Amazon. 32-ounce or 16-ounce concealable and reusable cruise flask kit is what it's called. Sneak alcohol anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kevin, Virginia doesn't drink anymore. She's not interested.
Why is she saying wow?
I'm coming back.
Wow.
Oh, because she is, yeah. Just imagine when she starts to drink again. Oh, my gosh. How many days has it been?
Oh, let's see.
I don't think it's been more than 5.
A week and a half.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Was that a week and a half you were on the microphone talking about your blood work? That was 10 days ago?
I think so, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 10 days ago.
And so no booze until Mardi Gras, huh?
Yeah, no booze until Mardi Gras, which is going to suck because we've got the Pontiki.
What if you went to your doctor today and they said, look, Virginia, your levels look great. You're coming off of a bender. Just, hashtag be cool. Don't go so fucking crazy. What would you say to that? Would you drink again?
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know how I'm going to go on the Pontiki and not drink, honestly. And we'll be back on the Pontiki Sunday, February 17th. And so, I mean, nothing better than a cold beer on a boat.
Well, just cut it down to 10 beers.
I might.
All right.
I might.
Yeah, the Pontiki, when do we sign up and all that kind of stuff? And do you know when that cruise is going to be from?
It is going to be from Harborside, same spot as last time. They've got a designated dock all set up.
Okay.
You can buy your tickets now at gopontiki.com.
Okay.
And the cruise is Sunday, February 17th.
What time do we set sail?
I don't have a time on here. I will check.
Okay. All right. Sounds like it was a good time last time.
It was
was.
great. And it sold out, too. So if you want to join us on the Pontiki, don't be left out of the fun and wait too long because the 17th.
Well, that's quite a weekend because on the 15th, you got the debut of Full Gorilla.
That's right, your beer.
Wait a minute. What's going on this week? That weekend?
The 15th, which is a Friday, you have the premiere of your Full Gorilla beer that we're doing with Due South at the tap room.
Did we ever get confirmation on the special thing we wanted to do with that event?
I'm
Yes,
waiting
we
for
did.
what we did.
They said we could do it,
Oh, they did.
but I don't know about the equipment.
Oh, the equipment. That's no problem. I didn't get that part.
If they can get Kevin get the equipment. If they're saying we can do this, can we please make an announcement so people can get off of my ass?
Let's make sure that we
right.
have everything done, and then we will make the announcement.
Okay, because if what we're talking about comes true, I'm really actually dreading this because it's worse than what I thought it was going to be. At first, I thought it would be a little.
There could be a way to make it cool. The other way, this way, it's not cool.
Not for me personally.
not for
it'd
you.
be, I think it'd be cooler for the event though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to hate it, but the people will love it.
People love when we talk in code on the radio. I'm sure it's so awesome to listen to.
It's building the suspense.
You're right.
What is he doing? We don't know.
So next weekend's going to be a big party weekend then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Friday night, yeah.
Friday.
Due South, Sunday, Pontiki.
Sunday.
Woof.
We got a busy weekend this weekend though. We've got Paws in the Park. We got the Stars Ball.
It's a lot more family this weekend.
You're right. Next week,
Pirates.
Pirates, baby.
Yeah.
You're right. This is a wholesome weekend.
It is.
You are
Got a little
right.
bit of balance here. Tom sent an email. He said, if you guys ever do a what songs would Ted Bundy have in his playlist, Motley Crue's You're All I Need would have to be in there. Super great song, but twisted AF lyrics. Would love to hear what other songs
I don't know.
you would come up with.
The Bundy playlist. I don't know.
Ted
I think
Bundy.
Bundy's getting too much love. If we
Yeah.
start doing Ted Bundy playlist,
To be quite, I don't know. We should do a Bundy playlist.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't feel right.
Well, people are already like about glorifying.
yeah. And I know because I keep getting the emails. Yeah, but you glorified Pablo Escobar. I get it. I get it. A Ted Bundy playlist does not feel right in my heart for some reason.
It feels weird.
It does.
Okay, feels weird to you.
I'm not calling you out as a person. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should.
Probably
not the smartest move either to probably put that on the air.
Yeah. There's a lot of twisted songs that are out there.
There is.
I don't know if you'd heard about this Canadian serial killer. Do you know anything about Bruce MacArthur?
What? Another one?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. Yeah, Bruce MacArthur. He is a serial killer, had a family and all that kind of stuff, and had a regular job. And then he, I guess, left kind of his normal life and decided to become a gardener. And it sounded like maybe he left his family too. And when they finally got to Bruce and got into his apartment to get him, he already had a bound and naked man that was in there.
What?
This was pretty much a year ago, January 18th, 2018. And there was kind of some new information because apparently what he would do he would target men in Toronto's Gay Village district. And he went on this killing spree for like 7 years.
It's like a Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
It's what Jeffrey Dahmer did, although Dahmer did some
So
way
he
more
would
horrible
take
things.
his victims and he would they said of the 8 victims he had in the 7 years, he would have them pose naked with cigars in their mouth. He'd shave them or, have them wear a fur coat and hat and stuff like that. So he would sexually assault them, kill them, and then he would play dress up and do photos.
After they were dead?
Yeah.
You know what Jeffrey Dahmer did?
No.
With at least 6 of the 8.
Jeffrey Dahmer had a lot more victims, and he would drug them, kill them, and then have sex with them, and then eat their body parts.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he brought a head to his work one time. I believe he brought it in a bowling ball bag. He was working at a chocolate factory, and he had brought the head to his work in a bag. There's another time where his dad.
Well, how do you get a head at work?
His dad one time found this weird box, his chest in his room, and there was skulls in this chest. And his dad knew. We're talking about Jeffrey Dahmer here. His dad knew something was weird about this chest, and Jeffrey Dahmer begged his dad not to open up that chest, and he didn't. And Jeffrey Dahmer continued to kill.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
if Jaybird could just go on Jeopardy and they had a category, serial killers. Could you imagine Jaybird's ideal Jeopardy?
That's it.
well, the Canadian guy I wasn't familiar with, so
Okay,
there's some ones that some I don't know.
Yeah,
when
what
did
would-
the Canadian guy do his work? Is he new?
It was a 7-year run that he had, and relatively new. It sounded like in the 2000s.
I know more about United States stuff than
2010,
other countries.
International serial killers. So that would be if Jaybird got on Jeopardy. If it was like domestic serial killers, yay. If it's international, it's like, oh.
If it's domestic killers from the 70s and 80s, yes. I mean, I'll know them really good.
That's your Jeopardy category.
USA?
70s and 80s, and probably 90s serial killers, yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah. Might have to play that again.
Okay.
Your own special Jeopardy. Because we would suck at Jeopardy normally because they hit you with categories that smart people know, we don't know. But if you were lucky enough to get the right categories, you could look like a genius on Jeopardy. I think I believe anybody could.
Because that Ted Bundy bit where I got every question right, there were some people who were concerned.
They're like, Jaybird, if you do know all that stuff, don't tell people you know all that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You sound like a murderer yourself.
You ever do that on the air where you're like, wait a minute, I think I probably gave too much information on the air.
Every day.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. You got an email here, a suggestion about the girl who had purple hair and was being asked by the bride in the wedding party, saying, hey, could you change to a normal hair color for my wedding? I don't want like the crazy purple hair. Joey said, you can actually just probably Photoshop that out, the hair color. It's amazing what they can do now. I had somebody completely removed from a photo because we found out that he banged my brother's wife.
Whoa. At the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
The wedding?
How about that?
Wow.
So there you go. Apparently you can do some fun stuff there. Got Marco with some questions for all of us. Kev, first, I'm a Giants fan, and they're expected to pick up a quarterback from Ohio State named Dwayne Haskins. Can you tell me he's a good fit for the Giants? How will he be in the pros? He's perfectly made for you. You're going to be fine. Virginia, since you're the party expert, what are the must-haves for a Super Bowl party?
Well, you got to have this email get to us before the Super Bowl.
I think he did. It's my fault.
Oh, it's okay.
But there's always next year.
Yeah.
World Series.
Comes around every year.
World Series best out of 7. You could do it a lot.
Next year's in Miami, too.
Oh, it is? Yes, absolutely. And Jaybird, I tried a healthy food spot called Three Natives. It was really good. They sell wrap salads, fruit bowls. They have good sauce on the side. I think if you review healthy restaurants 1 month.
Fat chance. Fat pun intended.
Yeah, I was going to say. I don't know if I see that, though.
A healthy review. Every review, this fucking place sucks. Don't fucking go here.
That would not be your category.
No.
I love Three Natives. I actually go there. There's one in Jupiter up by me, and it's really good.
I'm sure I would like to eat there. Would I want to do a review on it? No. But yeah, I would eat. If I'm in a healthy mode, I do try to eat healthy places.
Okay.
I do gotta watch this pizza though. This pizza, I'm getting a little bit of weight back.
Yeah, enjoying it, huh?
I am enjoying it, yeah, but I'm gaining some weight.
You want to jump on the scale? We've got one.
I do not want to
Come
jump.
on.
No.
Bird's a bitch.
No, I don't want to. No.
Come on.
Because if he sees the number,
Just
he
jump
knows
on
the
it.
number's 180.
Kevin knows.
If he's over 180 right now on that
It's gonna-
scale, then
Pizza
yeah.
bit's over.
It's gonna psych me out. Kevin's right. I'd be better off if I don't know. For right now.
Aw.
Yeah, I am a bitch. Bird's a bitch.
Pass it on. Let me see. Janessa said last week y'all did the Raise Your Hand challenge, and Levin was the only one who didn't have sex in the last 6 months. I hear y'all joke about how he and the Queen don't have any sexy time, but is that really true? Does Kevin just not want to speak about it because he's religious? Because I can't imagine a married couple not having sexy time. Also, does she really not shower or brush her teeth often? I've had these questions for so many years now. Sorry for prying, but I'm channeling my inner Virginia.
So
It is fascinating,
So
Kevin.
the Queen, that's one of the most frequent asked questions I get about our show. Is the Queen, is it real? Especially when you're talking about the shower stuff. People really want to know if that was just a bit.
Yeah.
If you're just trying to,
No.
get people to go, oh my gosh, what did he just say?
No, it's not a bit. No. She's got this thing where I don't even know when she showers. She pretty much just goes in and she gets her hair washed at the hair place like every week, and then boom, good to go.
And the other one is, does she really not brush her teeth?
Yeah, I don't know about that because she typically brushes her teeth in the shower, so that's that's a problem. When you're never taking one, yeah, I don't know when that's going down.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
really kind of sped that case up with as far as people asking more questions? When she came in and you interviewed her on the podcast and she wiped off the dirt and then showed the camera.
Yeah.
People
With the
always,
baby wipes.
Yeah, people
The
always
baby
bring
wipes,
that
yeah.
up and they're like, did she put something on there
no,
just
that was real dirt. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
And see, I've always thought, okay, you get it from your parents. Like, if your parents didn't raise you thinking that showers are important,
Right.
you're not going to shower, and therefore you're going to be gross. But her dad is super clean.
Yeah.
Her dad is just on point with his look all the time. Coiffed, clean,
Yeah.
smells good. Same thing for her mom. I mean, I don't know the mom as well, but I mean, I think that her mom always looks coiffed and clean and on point.
Well, in fact, it might be, you talk about sometimes, you look at the parents, the parents don't shower, you won't. You also have the reverse. And her dad, just kind of observing, her dad's a lot more mellow from what I gather now. Because
But he used to be military.
He was real,
Right.
crazy on stuff. And, when I, was coming around, and one thing, for him, like with the twins when they were younger, they had to be cleaned, pressed in the same clothes. They always had to wear matching outfits that was ironed and everything else. And so, and he's the kind of person, he'll take 2 to 3 showers a day. And so he is like that. He's big on that. And so that probably was with the Queen her entire life, where every time she's turning around, she'd probably go outside and play catch for 10 minutes. You need to go get a shower. And so it probably just got to the point where, like, when I can finally make my own decisions, I'm never going to shower. I'll show you.
She's rebelling.
I think so. I think that's probably part of it because, like, she used to have to run like crazy. You know, that was her thing. She ran in college and all that, and now she doesn't run at all. She works out, but, you know, she'll go to CrossFit, but when they take off running, she won't run.
It is interesting when you say how some people will go the opposite or they'll go the same way. It really is weird because I've seen that even in my own family where someone's gone the complete opposite of my mom and dad and some that have gone the same. It's bizarre.
Well, and oddly enough, and then our daughter Caitlin, she showers all the time. And she's like, I don't get it. Like, she just can't. She's baffled. Like, she's like her grandfather when it comes to, she'll shower multiple times a day.
Is she not showering now, though? Because I thought you said she was showering again, the queen.
Yeah, she did. She took maybe 2 showers, but that was a while ago.
In 2018?
Yeah, somewhere around.
Okay.
Maybe 17.
In 2019, has the queen showered?
I don't know. Not that I know of. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Please ask.
I
think, I just want to know.
I don't know. Sometimes you just have to stop asking.
Right, you're right.
Do you?
Kevin, if you want to be happy, I think sometimes you got to let it go. You're not going to change the queen.
No, I'm not saying.
I know, yeah.
I'm just a voyeur on this ride,
I hear
looking
you.
and listening.
Yeah.
I'm
so voyeur.
I'm genuinely fascinated.
Oh,
and,
I know.
And I know. Our listeners are asking questions. It's you say some of these bold statements, you got to expect people are gonna have some questions.
I don't really. Yeah, honestly, I don't. No, because, you know, the one thing, too, about is, like, our schedules are completely different. So kind of the way things are right now, I don't see the queen except for, like, I'll see her Friday night and then through until I go to bed on Sunday. But then I won't see her again until Friday night. So I don't even know. Like, I'm in bed by the time she gets home with Cannon. And so, yeah, I see them 2 days a week, and that's it. So I have no clue. So if she's showering, you know, she might be. But I have no idea. So it's not like a regular schedule where I don't see them that often. So
very interesting.
Yeah.
The whole thing, there's so many layers that's interesting about it. The fact that you don't know the answers, the fact that...
Yeah, well, I mean, she might be in the morning when I'm here at work. You know, it's possible. So, you know, I'd hate to throw her under the bus, but I don't think she has because, you know, she had kind of made that comment. We'd had that when she was like going and, you know, she's getting her hair washed every Saturday. And I'm like going, she's like going. So, like, when's the last time you got in and really took a shower? She's like, I don't know. That's the problem with doing this. Now I've just kind of lost count. So that was a conversation we had about 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was in 2019.
Yeah, that was just like, so it was like, I don't know. She said, that's the problem with, you know, getting my hair washed every Saturday. I can't even remember the last time I got in washing my body.
And I don't want you at all to think I'm being disrespectful and making fun of the queen.
I'm here to answer your questions.
I'm just asking questions.
It's baffling for everyone. Yeah, her dad can't believe it. Her daughter can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Question. Okay, so I can tell, like, when people in my family are not showering as much as I think they should, and, like, body acne becomes an issue because there's oils that your body permeates. A lot of it starts with your scalp. And so a lot of the oils go from your scalp onto your face and then onto your back and then onto your chest. Like, is body acne an issue for the queen?
No, I mean, she doesn't really have it. It's almost like, you know, it seems like ducks are self-cleaning. It's kind of like she's got the same thing, you know. She seems, you know, to some extent. She doesn't smell. She puts, you know, on the perfume and whatever. And, you know, she'll take, like, wet wipes and kind of, you know, clean up her business a little bit, but that's pretty much about it. Overall, yeah, she's not washing down the other parts.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
that's
from what I can gather.
I would just feel like I couldn't start my day. I don't know. It's just, for me, it's like how I get myself motivated to be out there in the world, like looking your best, feeling your best.
Yeah, I need to. I'm that way too. I got to have my body clean. Or one, I can't sleep, or it's just it'll always be in my head. I'm always, you know, that's why for me, I have that great awareness. If I think I've got a bug in my nose or if I've got something going on, like it has to be, or I can't even focus. Like I'm so like, I got to go fix this.
I just sleep better when I take a shower after you lay in the bed. If I fall asleep and I haven't showered, I almost feel like it troubles my sleep.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat room said, I think after a while your body just adjusts to it. And, you know, I think so. And,
maybe.
Well, and, you know, I mean, I think showering as much as we do is more of a regular phenomenon. I don't think until we got indoor plumbing, which, You talk to some of my family, indoor plumbing's still kind of a new thing in some parts of America.
But people would still go down to the river and, kind of.
Not that often.
Little dab you do.
Not that often. It wouldn't be a daily thing. You would maybe, in fact, I mean, they used to joke about it, but, some farm stuff and like in the hills where I was from, they would joke about Saturday night baths, and that wasn't like necessarily a joke. That was it. And if you were the youngest kid, you got the bath water last.
Oh.
And
so much semen.
I don't know if it was
Semen?
jerking
Oh,
off.
I probably no. Never mind.
That's kind of a twisted family.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, these country folks are in there jerking it in the tub, and then
I forgot.
Just because you always jerk it in the tub
Wow.
doesn't mean everybody else does.
Yes.
I forgot they were sharing the tub. That would be gross. I don't know what
country
I'm saying.
folks aren't like
So much semen on the toddler.
All right, let's not make this weird. Let's move along.
Wow.
I was trying to make a joke.
Yeah. So there's some parts, and there are even some things that have come out recently about, that we right now are showering too often. Now, I think probably, going where my wife is to, where her dad is, probably somewhere,
In
definitely.
between.
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't know. You necessarily need to shower every single day. If you're dirty or you smell, pop in the shower. But sometimes, and they're saying that you're depriving your body of necessary oils, and that, you're better off for your skin to not shower so much.
But I can tell, like, when people aren't cleaning themselves. You can look at somebody's hair, you can look at their face, and you
I
can
disagree
say,
with that
okay.
statement because I could tell by your tone you thought I had a non-showering pimple, and I shower at least twice a day. And
I wasn't even looking at you.
I remember the day you're like, you got a pimple. Let me pop it. Blah blah blah. And you're like, you had a tone, you had a look. I don't know if you're as good as you think you are. And that's all I'm saying.
I wasn't even talking about you.
No, I know who you're talking about.
And
you're
your
talking
pimple.
About, you're talking about your family. I understand that. I get that, but you're not as good as you think.
I can tell.
Got an email from Matt, said, hey, just wonder if it's possible to walk over a song, or do your computers not allow you? Is that the DJ lingo? Does that mean like talk out the intro? Is that what he's talking about? Walk over a song? Maybe
yeah,
it's a
like when they
different term
start
for it.
singing and you're still talking, and that's called stepping on the lyrics. Is that what they mean?
I don't know. That'd be the only thing I could think is like, whether play music all the way until they start singing. I can do that. I have that capacity.
Virginia almost stepped on Kevin's song yesterday. You were playing, what's the one, In My Blood? Who sings that? You go, oh, I love this song. And you were being sarcastic, and Kevin shut off your mic, but you go, and I think it sucks. And then
And then it was off.
but Kevin turned off the mic before you could say that.
Now it sounds like I like that song.
Yeah. Kevin's got the power.
Yeah, all you heard on the radio is like going, I love this song.
Yeah.
Not.
She was so mad about that.
I hate that song.
And how big is the board in front of Kevin? I don't know. It's the standard size, I would say. Like for anyone else that doesn't know, it's probably about 3 feet long and about 2 feet wide.
Those numbers look
I
correct.
guess.
Yeah, 3x2 looks right.
Yeah, 2x2 and 2x3, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, just somebody want to know the technical aspects.
And if you're asking if he's allowed to skip over songs, yeah, he is.
Yeah, I move songs around. Yeah, they just put them in there. Yeah, they like the songs in there. But we'll make calls on, let's play this now and play that then. But
But
yeah,
for the stuff that's
specifically-
programmed in, you don't pick that.
Yeah, specifically which songs they are, no. But if I'm like, I'm going to save the Maroon 5 to here and play the other one that they had scheduled here, I don't be like, oh, man, I would really love to hear No
Feel free to
Brainer.
dump that in my blood whenever you want.
Yeah.
Out of Wild, the place in Cox, or here at RMF, what was the toughest board to handle? As far as execution, not talking more result, because I know this one gives you a lot of problems on technical issues, but as far as to control and maneuver, what was the hardest one to do that?
Probably, I think Wild was probably the best setup, I think. Yeah, but they're pretty much about the same. But this one, you can dial it in and design it. And I don't really remember. I mean, can you believe Wild's been like 6 years now?
I can't believe it.
Yeah, since I've been on that board. I remember it was a little wonky, but I think this is kind of got the same. I think they're all kind of the same. I think maybe Cox was the toughest, but a lot of them now, they're electronic, so you can dial in what you want on each thing, so you can put them wherever you want.
On our last show at Wild, I remember it being an awesome show and a lot of fun, but I was so sad leaving the studio. Did you guys have any kind of emotional or an emotion when we left Wild 95.5? Because I remember just sitting in the car and I was legit bummed out and sad, and I couldn't help. I tried to get out of that funk, and I tried to be excited for Miami, but I was legit depressed about it. It just made me sad. Did you have any of that go on?
I wasn't sad there. I was sad when we got fired in Miami. But when we were leaving Wild, I just kept remembering the one thing that there was a record rep had said. So when we were trying to work out our deal with Wild and it wasn't working out, and then we worked for a long time with no deal whatsoever, and the record rep had talked to one of our bosses, and one of our bosses said, "Oh, they'll never leave. Where are they going to go? They're not leaving. They'll never leave Wild." And the record rep said it to us like, "Yeah, they know you're not going anywhere. They said you'll never leave." And that was when I knew we had to leave, because it was like, oh, okay, so they think that we don't have the balls to leave and that we'll never go anywhere because, what, we're scared? I'm not scared. I'm certainly not scared
Don't
to
call
try
Virginia's
something.
bluff.
Should have listened to her boss. Should have. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding.
But that's what they were floating out there. That's what the bosses were floating to record reps in the industry, saying things like, they'll never leave.
I know you were business. Let's go to Miami. But did you have any? Because you spent a lot of time there too. And anytime there's the end of an era,
Yeah.
you guys did you have a little bit of emotion with it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was sad. I mean, I loved everybody that we worked with was great. They'd been family, with us. We've been there for 14 years, and that was my first job that I got to host a show. And so, yeah, there was a ton of emotions. And I, still when I see people over there, I'm happy to see them. And,
Oh yeah, I think radio feuds are dumb. If you really are mad or don't like somebody just because they're on a different station and you're trying to really take them down, you're a fucking idiot. It's stupid.
Yeah, I root for everybody there, and glad seeing we see them. That they're all doing well. But yeah, it was definitely sad. So yeah, it was a weird time.
And were you sad or relieved, or probably both, in Miami?
I was relieved just because we weren't able to deliver what product I thought that we should be delivering. And
I was relieved.
That was tough, and that was a frustration. And so, every day you go in there and you felt like you're letting the audience down, and you had no control over it, and you couldn't talk about it on top of it.
Yeah, the month leading up to our firing was the toughest for me, while we were just kind of sitting on the air. Me and Virginia weren't even allowed to talk.
Playing a lot of music.
I remember there was 2 weeks where me and you didn't crack a mic. I don't think we said. I think I had one laugh on the air, and that was it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bizarre, and then everyone was asking what was going on, and we couldn't say anything. That sucked.
Yeah, well, that kind of, our boss was in here the other day talking about that to our new bosses with Hubbard, and I never heard this story, but she had heard that, and she's like going, okay, they're not talking. I know that this is about the end. And so then she started calling to be like, hey, what's going on at KVJ? Because she could see the beginning of the end down there. And then that's, so that, in a sense, that sent up smoke signals back to RMF saying, okay.
Which was good.
Yeah.
And, no, it all worked out the right way.
Yeah.
You never know that going through it, but in retrospect, it is.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
We got lucky that, our boss had her ear to it and wanted us. Because sometimes, in the industry, you make a wrong move and then you're like, nobody wants you.
I think, too, the people kind of helped out with that, too.
Sure.
Being very vocal.
That was awesome how they came and just rallied.
But when you said it was 5 years ago, that just blows. I can't believe it's that long.
It's going to be 5 years in July. Yeah, 6 years since we left Wild, because we were in Miami for a year. So, yeah, I know. Crazy, right?
It is.
Crazy.
That's what happens. That's why we look the way we do.
Time flies. Can you please stop it?
Yeah, and can we take the new or the old picture off the vehicle? That's from Miami. I look so younger and different. I got a gray-ass beard, way more wrinkles. I look nothing like. I have that bullshit goatee.
Can we don't have the budget to put a new sticker. Can we just go and draw a gray beard on the vehicle?
That's fine.
Gray beard. All right, y'all, got anything you want to add into the ATS? You just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.